Merchant seafarers from the tiny Pacific island nation of Kiribati, stranded in Australia, want to go home, but their country's borders are still shut due to COVID. So far, efforts to repatriate them have come to nothing. Now they're asking for seasonal worker visas so they can continue to support their loved ones.
Singing the Kiribati national anthem, Far From Home, these merchant seafarers long for their families. Some have been away for more than 2 years.
They're feeling bad when we hear our young kids always saying, "Daddy, we miss you so much." And then, yeah.
Stranded in Australia after being offloaded in Brisbane from their ships. The first of these seafarers arrived here in April and have been living in limbo ever since, unable to return to their island home almost 4,000 kilometres away across the Pacific Ocean. i-Kiribati seafarers send home millions of dollars in wages every year to support their families. Banned from working under their temporary visas, they volunteer at the Queensland Maritime Museum.
We are very happy and exciting to work here, like a voluntary here in this museum. Yeah, we do the same job in the ship washing also, the cleaning.
While here, they've been immunised.
Today we get a second dose.
So you're fully vaccinated?
Now we're full vaccination.
Kiribati is one of the world's few COVID-free countries, but has low immunisation rates. Queensland's border will open in a few weeks' time. The men are worried.
Our government can say, no, let the seafarers who are staying in Queensland, don't let them come into the island.
Kiribati says its border will stay shut until next year. In Brisbane, a seafarers support group is trying to organise their return home.
As it turns out, the really only reason that they can't get back home is that their government won't open the border for them.
Their employer, Danish shipping line Maersk, in a statement to SBS said it will continue to take care of the seafarers but will no longer employ those who can't return home. The men fear being left jobless and are appealing to their government.
We want the government to let the border open so that the international flight can run smoothly, and then there will be no more problem with the seafarers going out to work.
Maersk now plans to send them to Fiji and try to get them home from there. But in the meantime,
the majority of the group, they say, we want to stay here in Brisbane, here in Australia, to work as seasonal workers here, so they can continue on to support their families back home.
Neither the Kiribati government nor Australia's Department of Foreign Affairs responded to SBS inquiries about their future. Stefan Armbruster, SBS World News.